everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to work on a front post and back post double crochet. We'll do both of those. So a front post double crochet would be abbreviated as an FPSC, that's FP like front post. A back post double crochet, I'm sure you can guess, would be a BPSC. So you would see those in a pattern. And what we're talking about with a front post and a back post double crochet is actually using these posts that are made by the previous row stitches and using those and wrapping around those posts. So knowing where your posts are is going to be really important. Making sure your stitches aren't really tight, that's going to be really important. So let's go ahead and get started, and right now we're going to work on a front post double crochet. So I just have some double crochets here for us to work through, and we'll go ahead and get started. You'll need to start with an alternative turning chain or a regular turning chain for your double crochet height like normal. Now typically in a pattern, that turning chain would count as your first front post or back post double crochet, because you can't really do that into that first stitch that you're doing a turning chain with. So typically that would count as the first one of those, even though you didn't use the post for anything. But your pattern, whatever pattern you're using, should describe that for you. So now let's take a look at where we're going to start this front post double crochet. So as you know, with a double crochet, we yarn over, and typically we go into the next stitch, which is that V or this opening right here at the top. But what we're going to do instead is wrap around this post here. So you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go in where that space is for the post and put your hook around the post. So you're actually kind of going in that space and out the other. And you're going to wrap your yarn around and you're going to pull it up. So I'm going to do that one more time, just that part of it. So like a normal double crochet, you're going to yarn over, but instead of going into the top of the stitch, you're going to go and wrap it around that post. Then you'll yarn over like normal and pull up a loop, and this is where I'm saying make sure it's not too tight, so pull that loop up. Now do your double crochet like normal. Pull through two and pull through two. So let's take a look at that. From the side you can see it sticks out on the front a little bit because you've wrapped it around the front of that post. And you can see where the yarn is actually going around that post in the front. So let's do that one more time. We'll go to the next stitch. Now where do you do the next stitch? There's this top that you haven't touched. Yeah, just ignore that. You've already covered that post. You want to go to the next post. So we're going to yarn over, find where that next post is, yarn over, and go in that space and out the other, yarn over and pull that through. Make sure you pull it up nice and tight. Yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So for a normal double crochet. And we'll do that one more time. Yarn over, wrap it around the post, yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So you can see in each case that sticks out from the front and it wraps around that post in the front. That is your front post double crochet. Now let's talk about what a back post double crochet looks like. You can probably guess. This one's a little awkward to do, and it might require some, well, they all require some practice, but it's okay. When you use the two together, it can really create a nice effect. So it's a really great stitch. So still working through those posts and not through the tops of the stitches. We're going to wrap around the posts. But instead of going in front, we're going to go behind. So you're going to yarn over yarn over, and you're going to go through from the back. Okay, so you're in between those two where that post is. You've come through from the back, and you're going to go back out through the back. Okay, so instead of wrapping it around the post from the front, if we turn this around, you'll see you've wrapped around from the back. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, and then we'll finish the double crochet. Okay, so yarn over, go through the back, so it actually comes through to the front when you start from the back. Okay, go back out the opposite side, yarn over, and you're going to pull that all the way through. Oh, sorry, let me get that. Yarn over, and you're going to pull that all the way through. So now it's up here. So we're all in the back of the work here. You're going to yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Okay, so you can see for this one, it's sticking out the back of the work, and it's wrapped around the post right there and right there. All right, let's do that one more time. And I will tell you, when I'm doing back post double crochets, I usually work it not like normal, holding it this way. I usually work it with the project up a little bit, so I can see where the post is from here, and I can just do that. So I've gone through and wrapped it around. This way I can yarn over and pull it through. It's all right there if you can see it. But that's all in the back. Yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So you can see you can actually see where it's wrapped around in the front, and the stitch is actually in the back. That double crochet part. So, you know, whatever is comfortable for you to work in the back like that, figure out what that means. For me, like I said, I like to be able to see that post from the back side instead of trying to work it through this way. So yarn over, if I can. Here's the next stitch. Going in and out. I'm going to yarn over and pull it up, not too tight. And now let's finish the double crochet. Yarn over two, yarn over two. Like I said, that one requires probably a little bit more practice because it can be awkward to work behind the project, but you can do it. It's a stitch that's in a lot of advanced patterns, so especially because it can create some really nice effects and really excellent effects when you mix it with front post, so between front post and back post and doing those types of things. So I hope that's helpful for front post and back post double crochet. As usual, if you have questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. Thanks, everyone.